Hi everybody. Happy first or second day of spring, according to whichever calendar you've been looking at. So confusing. This video I am making is in response to, I believe it is Mad Productions video. I think the fellow's name is Michael. Forgive me if I'm wrong. He was speaking on reclaiming oneself, which hit home with me because for far too long I had lost my sense of self, starting from the time that I was a wee child. You have to be very careful. If your children are involved in sports activities, singing, dancing lessons, whatever, be careful how you give them constructive criticism. Make sure it is constructive and it isn't just little jabs here and there. My sister and I had a stage act when we were very young, and it was always, you could have smiled more, you could have interacted more. Now, Mom and Dad loved us dearly, but it was hard for children. You lost your identity then, your separate identities, and you melded into one, as it were. And you didn't really know who they were speaking to, which one of us wasn't smiling the most, or the best. And this carried on for some time and throughout our lives. And I guess what I'm trying to say is each one of us is an individual. Each one of us has perfections and imperfections. When we suddenly become confused about ourselves, damage is done. And you don't always see it right away, but later on in life. I got to the point where I was dependent upon the opinions of my parents, especially my mother, as to what to wear, how to speak, how to do just about anything. I wanted approval so badly that I became what they wanted me to be, not really what I wanted to be. And then when that collapsed and they realized she isn't really what we wanted her to become, they shunned me because I didn't know what else to do. So a few years later, I became agoraphobic with a little 2-year-old child who needed me. But what could I do? By then my mother was no longer with us. My father needed me because he was grieving for my mother still. You see? Gotta be very careful with your children. So throughout my years, I've been agoraphobic, anxious, depressed. On the inside. On the outside, I was someone else. I was happy-go-lucky. Nothing seemed to bother me. Then came 2002, after pushing all of this garbage down inside myself, acting a part for so many years. Myself broke down. And it was terrifying. But out of it came a new understanding. I got help. I was told, you have a voice, Chris. You are you. What are you going to do now? Well, now I am reclaiming myself. And I'm going to act like a kid again. The kid I wanted to be. I'm going to wear funny hats and talk on YouTube. And just be. 'Cause I'm really not that bad of a person. If you are feeling like you are losing your sense of self, get help. If you think you might be criticizing your children a little bit too much, and that it's not really constructive criticism, but it's something that you wish you were, I hope I'm getting this across to everyone. But if you are doing that, stop it now. Love them for who they are. Yes, get them into sports and acting and whatever, if they want to, if they enjoy it, and if they can be themselves doing it. Whew. Take care, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. And Mad Productions, Michael, I hope that you reclaim yourself. You can do it.